Hello, friends, and welcome to another video. This week, I'm gonna be dressing like Bratz dolls from the early 2000s. Now, if you were between the ages of 5 and 12 in 2001, you'll probably remember when Bratz dolls exploded into toy aisles for the very first time. With their giant heads, multi-ethnic squad, lack of feet, and emphasis on trendy, funky, current-looking fashion. Barbie, who had been the queen bee of the doll market for 42 years, was undeniably shook. I was 9 when Bratz first came out, so I was maybe a little too old for Barbie, but I was definitely interested in Limited too. So I found myself loving the Bratz's clothes. And my mom hated the fact that they were called Bratz, since that's basically what every parent wants their child not to be.
Don't theorize, accessorize.
Unlike Barbie, who has more of a timeless professional look, Bratz were much more contemporary. So I figured by trying this experiment, I would both be fulfilling a childhood dream of dressing like a Bratz doll, and also opening a time capsule into over-the-top early 2000s fashion. So I bought 4 dolls from the early years of Bratz, and made sure that I had one of each of the 4 original girls: Yasmin, Chloe, Sasha, and Jade. That leaves some of the other dolls, including my favorite Megan, out of the picture, but I think even just doing these 4 should give us a good dose of early 2000s nostalgia. All right, let's dive right in. So for this first outfit, I picked Yasmin as our fashion muse. So this is my 2001 original Yasmin outfit.
This is OG?
This is Gen 1 Yasmin.
The girls with a passion for fashion. Bratz.
Yasmin is one of Bratz's most produced dolls, appearing in almost every collection that they've made, and she's also named after the president of MGA Entertainment's daughter, Jasmine, so it's safe to say she's a house favorite. Yasmin's nickname is Pretty Princess, and she's interested in fashion, as they all are, but she's also shy, quiet, reserved, and a good writer.
Where are you getting this?
From the Bratz wiki page.
Okay, gotcha. All facts.
Yasmin's main outfit here comes with a purple velour-ish velvet tube top, a pair of white jeans with orange embellishments at the bottom, purple platform shoes, a woven backpack, and a brown bandana headband. This outfit was pretty difficult to find in human sizes. It was weirdly impossible to find low-rise white flared jeans. My pants are a little high for 2001, but for my 2018 booty and abdomen, they're just right. We also tried to DIY a more accurate looking headband bandana, but they kept turning out looking like nun in training habits, and that's definitely not the vibe. Oh my god, there's a Von Dutch store! I need a trucker hat.
I think it'll compete with your bandana too much.
Not just on top of it, kind of like Eminem style, or was that fitty? Pretty much everything about this outfit reminds me of clothes from the early 2000s that I really wanted to wear, but wasn't allowed to. On the back of Yasmin's box, it says that she's interested in bohemian styles, but I would say her outfit reminds me more of styles worn by pop and hip hop stars of the time. I think that if Instagram existed in 2001, the Bratz would definitely be influencers. They'd be Fashion Nova babes.
When your Bratz boyfriend has a second plastic phone.
I feel like the closest comp to Yasmin's outfit is probably Jennifer Lopez from the Jenny from the Block music video, but shades of this crop top and low-rise flare jeans style can be seen on Aaliyah, Destiny's Child, Christina Aguilera, 3LW, and just generally like MTV from 2001.
Yeah, you could be on Next.
Honestly, you're just not my type, so I'm gonna have to say next.
Yasmin's makeup is an interesting mix of contemporary and throwback. I don't remember such complex eye looks existing back in the day, but the lip look with a dark lip liner and a lighter iridescent center is very much that noughties style. This is very similar to the Lip Licks color that was like my very first lip gloss in 3rd grade. Overall, this outfit was really fun, but mildly uncomfortable. Certain aspects like the iridescent lip gloss and the bandana really reminded me of my own tween years, but the tube top and pants required a lot of adjusting on the go, and the platform shoes were kind of like mini stilts.
Don't step on that dog with those boots on.
That was a close call. That wiener dog was nearly a goner. I also stuck out a lot in this outfit, partially because of how tall I was, but also because of how long my white pants were, which actually mirrors Yasmin's proportions, as her legs are incredibly long when compared to her much shorter torso. They say she she's life-size. She's over 3 feet tall. How about over 6 feet? Biatch? So for our second doll, I picked Chloe, the blonde of the Bratz pack. Say hello to 2002 Express It Chloe.
The girls with a passion for fashion. Express it fashion Bratz. Express it fashion Bratz, each sold separately.
I think the Express It collection is basically just like a funky fashion collection, with most of the girls just wearing contemporary clothing in like warm toned colors. Tyler, don't forget to express yourself.
Do I spell that with an E or an X?
Only an X. If you spell it with an E, you are expelled from the Bratz.
What was that?
I was trying to put an X at the end of Bratz. Chloe's outfit here includes a sparkly skinny scarf, an orange tank top, a denim maxi skirt with a lace inset, a bedazzled red belt, cowboy boots, and a red and brown handbag with the word Angel on the front.
Hi, my name's Chloe, and my nickname is Angel. And I like drawing, art, and soccer.
This is a nightmare. You're like evil Woody.
More like I'm like limited to Jessie. She's also wearing a few simple twisty braids in her hair. These braids are almost like the ones that would be made by one of those twisty Con Air things that you would use at a sleepover. This outfit was reasonably easy to find, except for the lace inset on the skirt. So we sewed this in. Besides that, the bag, the top, and the scarf we got secondhand. This outfit to me reads more like that boho style that Yasmin's box mentioned earlier. Around this time, many celebrities donned peasant tops, flowy maxi skirts, and layered tunics in earth tones, and in fact, the term boho chic was apparently coined in 2002. On me, I think it looks a little bit more like a Phoebe Buffet. Like, you know, I could have an acoustic guitar in my arms and be serenading a smelly cat. Denim was also wildly popular in the early noughties, with denim skirts being a favorite option in pretty much any length. The denim skirt's a little bit big, but I feel like they just don't make denim maxi skirts like they used to.
It's more like a curtain.
Yeah. It's a bit more of a folksy look than I remember Bratz having, but I guess as fashionistas, they basically explored every style out there.
Hey, Saf, you wanna play soccer?
Sure. That is one of my passions besides fashion. You know, I'm naturally athletic. Oh my god, that was a squirrel. I don't want to play anymore. Chloe's makeup kind of contrasts with her boho-esque clothes, as her lips are frosted and lined with a hot pink color. Oh, sorry, Bratz don't have mustaches, ignore that. Bringing that Bratz glam to an otherwise more toned down outfit. I do think that lip gloss technology has advanced slightly in the 16 years since this doll came out, but it still goes away pretty quickly. I don't think the Bratz were drinking coffee though. It's unclear how old they're supposed to be. They're like kind of in high school, but they're also like rock stars. I was never really a maxi skirt kind of tween, so I didn't ever have anything like this outfit, but I did enjoy wearing it. I've gotten a lot of compliments on the cowboy boots actually. Like people have like actually been like, I like your boots. Maybe that's them kind of being like, not the rest of the outfit though.
You're trying hard.
It was also, of all of the outfits, one of the more comfortable ones, especially because my cowboy boots were not platforms. She doesn't have feet either. She's my friend.
How do you know what feet are?
I mean, she doesn't have shoes. So for our third outfit, I chose Sasha to be our guide. So here is 2003 Winter Wonderland Sasha.
Wintertime Wonderland. Chloe, Yasmin, Sasha, Dana, Jade.
Wintertime Wonderland. So for this Wintertime Wonderland outfit, we really wanted to find snow, even if we weren't able to actually snowboard or sled, as it seems like Sasha is doing. So we drove about an hour away to get to Mount Baldy. Attention, we have snow on the side of the road. Snow! Which was a questionable health and well-being decision, given the fact that Sasha's outfit seems like it's mostly suitable for like 50-degree weather. I feel a little bit less like Shaun White and a little bit more like if Paris Hilton had like done the simple life at like a ski lodge. But hey, at least we got to take Sasha to the snow. Apparently it's 11 degrees up there. See, these gloves and parka might not be Bratz approved, but Bratz can't get hypothermia. Sasha's ski outfit includes a blue faux fur hat and blue sunglasses, a green turtleneck with a sparkly snowflake applique, a white vest, a blue sequined belt, a green messenger bag, medium wash jeans, blue faux fur leg warmers, and white platform boots.
This chairlift is very frozen, and we are very much wearing jeans.
Wintertime Wonderland, riding, chilling. Sasha!
Sasha's makeup is also very glittery and festive, with the trademark Bratz cut crease and lip liner being traded out for just more glitter.
Oh my god, thank god we're off that. Wow. Oh, it's not that bad up here. That ski lift was devil.
This outfit was pretty difficult to piece together. Some things like the jeans and the vest were pretty easy to find, but a lot of the embellishments had to be DIY'd, and I couldn't find a green messenger bag like hers anywhere. Besides that, I feel like I was able to stay true to the spirit of her outfit, especially with the matching blue faux fur hat and leg warmers.
See, this could weirdly be a good thing to wear while skiing or snowboarding, because if you get lost on the mountain, people might be able to see you from the air.
Colorful shearling and fur, faux and real, became very popular in the early 2000s, with some of the main proponents of this trend being rapper Cameron, Paris Hilton, and pretty much anyone who wore pastel Uggs.
Have some hot chocolate, some hot cocoa. This is so much better than skiing.
Even though Sasha has a snow disc, snowboarding and extreme snow sports in general became very popular in the late 90s and early 2000s, being seen as more rebellious, younger, and cooler than old school downhill skiing.
When you're pretending to snowboard, but you've only ever seen Johnny Tsunami.
It also had a bigger media platform than ever before, with the Winter X Games being broadcast live for the very first time in 2002.
That woman's yelling at her children, but I thought she was like, stop it.
Overall, I think I was pretty unprepared for the snow and cold in this outfit. The jeans were probably the worst part.
My butt's still wet, can you tell?
Actually, yes, I can. It is very clear.
The hat was probably the best part, because at least my ears didn't get cold. But on the way down the mountain, my hat flew off and just barely got rescued by the ski lift attendants who strapped it to the chair behind us.
Wow, thank you.
I'm pretty sure the people working on the mountain thought I was insane. So for our final outfit, I let Jade take us out on the town.
So this is my 2003 Spring Fling Jade outfit.
This doll doesn't have a commercial because she was a Jade exclusive collector's edition, but I think her bold outfit stands on its own two silver shoe plugins.
Are those the Bratz boys? Come to pick me up for the spring fling? Well, you're too late. I've already arrived, and I'm going stag.
Jade's outfit here includes a yellow glittery newsboy cap, a purple faux fur jacket, a yellow tank top with the word chick on it, a bedazzled yellow belt, dark wash flare jeans, silver platform shoes, and a blue spherical beaded handbag.
Are you trying to club me with your ornament?
Watch out, this thing is kind of heavy.
Is it really? Oh my god, that thing would knock me out.
There's some mass to this.
That's a mace.
This outfit was medium hard to find. We were able to buy everything, but a lot of the extra sparkles and bedazzles had to be DIY'd on the hat and on the boobs.
It's kind of like those bedazzled bebe shirts.
Oh yeah.
Except instead of bebe, it's chick. It's like, you know, an iCarly. It's not an Apple computer, it's a Pear computer.
Jade's outfit here is kind of like a going out, clubbing, or school dancing look, and it combines many an early 2000s trend, as seen on celebrities like Paris Hilton, Lindsay Lohan, Hilary Duff, and Cameron Diaz, amongst others.
Damn it, I should have brought a flip phone. Damn it. I need to be like, hello?
For Jade's makeup, she has a dramatic purple and blue cut crease eyeshadow look and pearlescent pink lip gloss.
I don't think my attempt to do a cut crease today really succeeded, but Jade never closes her eyes, so you can't really tell when my eyes are open.
I never owned anything quite like this, but I did have a cap or two, and I think everyone had a bedazzled t-shirt. I'm pretty sure that was just a rite of passage.
He was laughing at me. Don't you know I have a passion for fashion? And yes, this once was fashion.
This look kind of became a stereotype, depicting what people thought was a stylish but superficial girl.
Like, it reminds me a lot of Elle Woods from Legally Blonde, or like Lizzie McGuire's nemesis, Kate, or like Regina George, like one of the plastics from Mean Girls. And all of those characters are like at first perceived to be ditzy in some way, but they have redemptive arcs where you then like learn that they are smarter or nicer than you first thought they were.
So looking back, this outfit almost dares you to judge its sparkly newsboy cap by its cover.
Ben and Snap. I don't know if I can do that again. I'm gonna fall over.
I'm gonna be honest, I think this ended up being my favorite outfit, mostly because of the giant purple fuzzy jacket. It surprisingly had some swagger to it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this jacket is being worn to intimidate the other toys. This used to be a teddy bear. Don't with Jade.
You're crazy.
The only thing I don't think I could wear again is the shoes. My toes are gonna need some time to recuperate after this.
My feet are bleeding.
So in the 2000s, Bratz were able to storm onto the scene and snatch 40% of the fashion doll market share in just 5 years. Mostly because kids, including myself, wanted to dress like them. So having gotten to finally dress like them, I can tell you that there are some pros and some cons. The worst part was definitely the shoes. Bratz don't have feet, so they can never truly understand the pain of a giant platform. It was also a little less satisfying dressing like a brat, given that these looks are pretty out of style, so I was flying solo without my brat pack. But the clothes themselves were just as enjoyably irreverent, fun, fluffy, and over the top as I had hoped.
In some ways, I'm still just a little unibrowed 9-year-old inside.
Aren't we all?
Aren't we all?
Even if the clothes are pretty out of style, I think that Bratz's makeup is actually more contemporary looking now than it was back then. I'm just gonna put up a side-by-side of Kylie Jenner's makeup and a Bratz doll face, and you guys can draw your own conclusions. Even though the popularity of Bratz dolls has faded over time, I think that the Bratz will always have a place in our hearts as the dolls that knocked Barbie off her pedestal and irritated the heck out of our parents. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked that video, make sure to smash that like button, and if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to smash that subscribe button. A big shout out to Court for watching. Thanks for watching, Court, and I will see you guys next time.
Right foot, let's stop. Left foot, let's stop. Crisscross. Oh, almost knocked myself over there.
Everybody clap your hands.